This is one of the most controversial but underrated classics in the Nike archives. This is the Nike Air Bakin. I'm bringing this series to YouTube, a series that I do on my IG and TikTok, where I talk about other shoes other than Dunks and Jordans. Look, I love Jordans. That's probably the shoe I have the most. I have over probably like 500 pair of shoes, and I probably have like 250 to 300 pair of Jordans. No bullshit. But we gotta act like, and we gotta know that it's other shoes out there, and somebody gotta tell y'all and give y'all some history, because I feel like the OG community or just people nowadays are just so tapped out of shoes, and all they know is Jordans and Dunks now. They barely know that. They starting to get to explore other shit. This series, we're focusing on other shoes that definitely need they shine and definitely show some love to. Nike Air Bakin, originally coming out in 1997, notably worn by Tim Hardaway. I just know this Miami Heat jersey and the Air Bakins went platinum in the hood. I can see myself now. Even though a lot of people associate this shoe with Tim Hardaway, it was technically not his shoe. Nike used to do this thing a lot where they give a lot of players the shoe to wear and shoot commercials with them, and then people kind of associate that shoe with that person. Tim Hardaway was wearing these on the court, but like I said, it wasn't technically his shoe. KG was actually wearing them also, and Mitch Richmond. I ain't gonna lie, I seen pics of Mitch Richmond. He had that shit on back in the 90s. This PE right here, I've never seen this PE a day in my life, and I'm a Jordan shoe head. It's my first time seeing this picture. Who's really looking up Mitch Richmond pictures? Let's be real. Not saying he wasn't a dog or nothing, but I'm an NBA die-hard fan too. Definitely a dog. But let's be for real now. But like I said, the shoes were associated with a lot of people. Mitch Richmond and Kevin Garnett were even featured in commercials wearing the Air Bakins. Like, look, I know we call these the Tim Hardaways, but like, they give them other people they shine to. It's not fair to them. The Nike Air Bakin was a hot commodity of its time, and also ahead of its time. It was one of them few shoes you can wear indoor and outdoor. That's exactly what they were made for. People say they were good outdoor hooping shoes. I'm pretty sure people hooped in all their shoes outdoors. If living in the hood, you should know this already. This is nothing new. Back to the Nike Air Bakin being so hot. The original release featured a fiery logo that caused so much controversy. So much controversy that the Muslim community had to step in and said the fiery logo looks too similar to the Allah symbols that they use in the Muslim. I don't really know too much about that. If you have something to elaborate that more, go ahead. But just know they wasn't having it, and Nike said we're going to change it back to the Nike Air on the back, and they cut all that out. Hey, that's a video for another day. More controversial news. There's plenty of shoes that Nike got in their archives that may be controversial to a lot of people, so they did the right thing. During its initial release, the Nike Air Bakin would have takedown versions of the shoe. Let me explain what a takedown version is. A takedown version is, let's look at the Nike Air Bakin. That is the main hot shoe. That is the main shoe of the line. A takedown version is like a cheaper version that Nike offers for people that couldn't afford the top version, which was like $120 back in the day. The takedown versions were like 90, 80, 70 in that range. Although the takedowns looked very similar, now they're very hard to find because Nike don't do this no more. The takedown versions are super rare to the point it's gonna cost you a little pretty penny. It's just gonna be a journey searching them. Some takedowns featured the Nike Air Scald, the Nike Air Melt, the Nike Air Grill. Some of these names is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Nike Air Barbecue. I like these a lot. I just know this is one of the rarest shoes. I have never seen this shoe a day in my life. The Air Bakin colorway, the Miami Heat colorway is fire. The Nike Air Spin Force. These versions of the shoe have never been retroed. I don't think we'll ever see these again. But if you got them in your collection, super rare. If you got pictures of them, I would love to see any of these. Send it to my IG. Although the Nike Air Bakin is a very sought after shoe for collectors, it hasn't really been retro throughout the years much. The last release was 2014. Original release was 1997, and we got a retro around 2005, 2006. I would love to see this blue colorway come back. These is so fire. And of course, the most popular model would be the red with the yellow laces. Fire. Last retro was 2014. Throughout the years, we'll get many variants like Air Force One. I ain't gonna lie, these Air Force Ones is fire though. Like, I would definitely buy them, especially in that peak Air Force One era. I don't know the exact date these came out, but definitely will be a cop in my eyes. Definitely need these blue ones back. Definitely a must. We had the Air Bakin posits. I like these. Like, I come from that era when all this kind of bullshit, I ain't gonna lie, but hey, I'm a lover for shoes. These Air Bakin posits is crazy. But I would definitely wear these. I'm not gonna even lie. You don't really see people with them. Nike did end up doing a collab with like Supreme, bringing back the Air Bakins. I mean, these was cool. These came out, what, 2022? I mean, they okay. It's not what the people wanted. It was kind of one of them unexpected releases, but they definitely, yeah, it surpassed me. But I do kind of like this little rainbowish one a little bit. But like I said, if you really want to cop these, they definitely very accessible these days. Nobody really was paying attention to these. The Air Bakin is definitely an underrated classic. Here's a pic of some people wearing them. Ralph Lauren of all people. This picture kind of fire. I don't care what nobody say. I got a picture of Carmelo I found. Yes, Carmelo Anthony wearing Air Bakins. It looked like he in high school. And a picture of Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty's definitely tapped in with the culture. He know what's up. Air Bakins is a classic, like I said many times. Definitely needs a retro. Last proper retro was 2014 with this red and yellow lace colorway. This is the best colorway. We definitely need these. You can argue and say this might be like a top 30, 40 shoe of all time, according to the people. I think so too, and I definitely love to see them spin the block again. I've mentioned before, I'm bringing this series to YouTube. If you tapped in with my IG and TikTok, you know I've been doing this, but I gotta get y'all own content now. I promise you, more consistency, more videos coming soon.